Second.
All right, good morning and welcome. My name is Carl Schweitz. I'm the Commissioner of the Hicksville Water District. On behalf of the entire Water District Management Team, we are honored to have all of you here today to discuss the tremendous progress that has been made in our district's water treatment practices. Joining with me today from the Hicksville Water District are William Shookman and Nick Brigandi, our commissioners, along with our Superintendent, Paul Granger, and our Treasurer, Vincent Abatello. We are gathered here today to highlight the unprecedented water infrastructure investments under the bipartisan infrastructure law and the New York State Water Infrastructure Improvement Act. We are here at Plant 6 to break ground on a project to install treatment for PFAS compounds, which are otherwise known as forever chemicals, and 1,4-dioxane. A portion of this $9 million project is funded by a $2 million grant from the Bipartisan Infrastructure Law Emergency Contaminants, along with the New York Drinking Water State Revolving Fund and a $3 million New York State Water Infrastructure Act grant. When completed, this treatment system will enable the district to comply with the EPA's new final PFAS standards. First and foremost, for the residents that are joining with us today, it is my privilege to report that the Hicksville Water District remains ever vigilant in its mission to providing safe and an abundant supply of potable water for our community. As commissioners and residents of the district ourselves, we strive to deliver the highest quality of water possible in the most efficient and cost-effective manner, one that safeguards against overtaxing. Local control of your water district enables the district to keep costs lower than the national average, and every dollar that's taken in by this district gets reinvested into the infrastructure and the cost of water. Our district serves 48,000 customers. We have 14 wells and nearly 170 miles of water mains with 5 storage tanks and over 15 fire hydrants. Our projected repairs, day-to-day maintenance requests both require strategic advanced planning and funding, and our capital reserve funds are dedicated to multiple purposes such as water treatment, planned repairs, renovations, and upgrading district facilities, as well as our infrastructure and, of course, expansions. And still, when curveballs are thrown at us, and more funding will always be required, but we'll be able to do it with innovation and strategic partnerships. As you are aware, the Hicksville Water District has taken extraordinary action to meet these challenges, necessary to provide emergency water wellhead treatment for the unfunded mandate to remove 1,4-dioxane and PFAS from our drinking water supply. Our residents are not responsible for the contamination and should not bear the significant financial impact for wellhead treatment. The contaminants that are impacting 12 of our 14 supply wells are a result of legacy industrial and commercial activities and remain what we call the sins of our past. The district has already expended over $49 million for treatment measures at several locations. In total, the district will be investing over $70 million to comply with these new regulations on emergency contaminants. We truly appreciate the state grants for all projects associated to help ease that financial burden on our ratepayers. In the end, it doesn't cover all the projected costs, and there is still a financial burden that will be borne or must be borne by our residents. Over the past 4 years, we have aggressively pursued the installation of the most state-of-the-art water treatment technology available. Our foresight to procure equipment up front, knowing that supply chain issues were happening, allowed us to be well ahead of the curve. Our considerable investment in technology has paid off, as we currently have 9 supply wells today up and running, and 2 more that will be expected to be online later this year. We continue to pursue all avenues through which we can reduce these costs even further, which includes holding people accountable through litigation against potential polluters. I have one last comment for our residents. Despite the hard work, there are still groups and entities that generate negative media headlines about water quality. It has been implied that levels of emergency contaminants in our water supply are above the established maximum contaminant levels. There is a drastic difference between the water in our aquifer and the final product that is ultimately put out to the distribution to our residents' home. So it's unfair to our residents to undermine their confidence in the drinking water without taking that into account. So I leave you with this. The Hicksville Water District's utmost priority is providing our residents with a safe, top-quality drinking water which meets or exceeds all state and federal drinking water regulations. We are proud to say that this has been accomplished despite the challenges that have been presented to us on emergency contaminants. So at this time, I am pleased to introduce our friend, our partner for the 3rd Congressional District, and our representative, the Honorable Thomas Swanson.